Welcome in. It's another episode of A Baseball Podcast. I'm Charles,
I'm PJ.
And I'm Jacob.
and we are ready for some more baseball talk, baseball fun. I don't know if you guys have heard any feedback on our video episodes. I've had a couple people say they like our video format. I don't know why they want to watch us, but I'm glad they do.
People say that?
Yeah, people say that stuff.
Huh.
So,
It's kind of weird.
when you fall in different circles, Jacob, you got the people that will reach out to you online. I'm in fantasy leagues. I'm in different things. I kind of promote us just like we would online. So, people
Well, that's
watch,
fair.
which I think is really cool.
You are a very social person. You've got a lot of friends. You know a lot of people.
Well, I don't know
You've been
about
around the
that.
block a time or two, Charles.
I have been around.
Charles
think
from
we can
around
say
the
that.
block.
Yeah, Charles
know-
around the block.
This is called a weird segue in the business, but Jacob just handed me a stack of some classic country albums, and I've been like jamming out to some classic country while I'm preparing for today's show, which has been a lot of fun. So
Amazing. I'm glad you're
really
getting to use
fun.
those.
dropping that needle on those vinyl, that's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone's using them.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to.
There's a lot of stuff happening, guys. A lot to talk about. I know you guys have a few of
Yeah.
our fun games. I have
Absolutely.
one listener actually, you know what? I have multiple listener emails that we can get to today. Don't you like the listener emails?
No. Yeah,
I
I love
do.
the listener emails.
You know
No,
what?
Those are great. Please,
a
everyone
couple
send more
episodes-
listener emails. Charles, where are they supposed to send those listener emails? Can you?
I can tell you.
Do we have any?
Oh, you want me
Oh,
to post it onto the screen?
can-
I'm not
yeah,
even
can you-
prepared
can-
for that. I'm like
Oh
completely
my gosh.
not
Well, that's
prepared for
okay.
that.
If he can't pop it up, we can say it right now. It's at a
Ooh, there
baseball
we go.
podcast at gmail.com. Wow.
You ask, you receive, Jacob. There it is, right there on your
Boom.
screen. You can just go right there.
See it,
Send us
say
an
it, say
email.
it, see it, whatever that rule is.
Send us an email.
See
and
a
we'll get
dog,
to your
say a dog.
questions.
That's what it is. You see a
And-
dog, you say a dog.
Sometimes you ask for questions you don't know what you're going to get, guys. I mean, this is
Oh.
kind of a deep question. I'm going to ask it anyway. PJ, you might be able to answer this better than Jacob, but let's just try it out, okay? Let's try it out. This is from DJ, okay? He says,
A good
name
name.
a player that your team had in its pipeline that you hated seeing moved. And how do you think that player would have changed your team's fortunes while still with your team? And they give an example here that they thought of, which
Okay.
was Adam Wainwright was a Brave, and he got traded to the Cardinals, right?
Fellow Braves fan.
Yeah.
I
I
take
think
it.
Derek
Okay.
just knows I'm a Braves fan, so you brought that one up just to be salty.
Well,
you
how
know?
could Derek know that?
Yeah, seriously. What do you
You
think,
wear a-
PJ? Can you think
You
of
wear a
something for that?
Braves hat every
There-
day.
There's well, funny enough, actually, the Braves are playing the Mets right now, and Christian Pache is on the Mets. And he got traded for Matt Olson, so I'm not like upset at that. But I thought he was going to be good. I was hoping he would be good, and he got traded. So there's no one that's like I've been upset with, really. I mean, I've been upset that some guys didn't work out, but I think the guys that we've traded, I'm like, you never really kind of turn in anything. So
Yeah.
I'd say
I
probably
mean,
Christian Pache because I thought he was going to be good.
I've been racking my brain for this question because you know me, as we talked about in a few last episodes, was I don't like to be the prospect police, meaning they're prospects to me. Some of them work out, some of them don't. The Adam
Mhm.
Wainwright one, when I think about it, it's like Adam Wainwright could have been a Brave, but we got JD Drew for Adam Wainwright, and at the time we needed that outfielder more than that young pitcher. So sometimes things, what's happening at the time, and everyone's mad at the Braves for holding on to their prospects and not trading
Right.
a lot of them on the deadline. But then you get the other people who are like, they should have did more. They should have did more. So I don't know, man. I mean, that's a
I
hard
don't know.
question, Derek. It's a hard question for me to answer.
I would
Thanks for that
say
question, though, Derek.
this guy didn't get traded,
you.
but he didn't work out. Luis Gohara, I don't know if you remember him, Charles. He was
I
this
remember
big
him, yeah.
lefty, like he was this Brazilian guy, and
Yeah.
like his dad died, and he just kind of like struggled and just never really heard from him again. But he was good. Like he pitched. He was a highly rated prospect. I thought he was gonna be good, and he just never amounted to anything.
PJ,
That's prospects though.
I am racking my brain for a name, and you're going to be able to tell me immediately who this is. Who did the Braves trade to Boston for Chris Sale? Who
Vaughn
was that?
Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom. That's the one.
Mm,
People thought the Braves were absolutely crazy for trading Vaughn Grissom to the
Von
Red
Grissom,
Sox.
the guy who doesn't wear gloves and he's got like a big mustache.
No, that's Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Different Grisham.
Yeah.
That's another good Grisham, though.
Grisham
I like
and
that
Grissom.
one better, honestly. I like
This font-
Grisham. I like Trent Grisham better. He looks more interesting.
Can you help me out, PJ? Can you look me up Von Grissom's numbers for the season? Because I
Yeah,
know
he's on the
Chris Sale.
Angels. He's got a 707 OPS. He's hit 7 homers, got a 254 batting average.
I mean, for this season,
he's been
that's
better
not
than he has
horrible.
been before. He's been, the last couple years he's been pretty bad. So he got
And we think,
cut or released from Boston after like a year and a half. So,
but Jacob, if the Braves did not trade for Chris Sale, we would not have an ace in that rotation right now.
we'd
no,
be
Chris
sorry.
Sale's
saying.
always going to be worth it.
I don't know. So, I get Derek's question here. I can't really think of a great answer for that. At the time, Von Grissom was someone that we thought was going to be awesome. He ended up being just all right. Defense, good. Bat, not so good. But
I
that's a lot
got
of players
one.
right now.
Yeah.
I got one. We traded him for Shane Green, I think. Justin Henry Malloy. See,
Of
hold
course,
on.
Justin Henry Malloy.
No, that's not. We traded him. Oh, for Joe Jimenez.
Oh.
And everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be awesome." And I don't even know if he's made the big leagues. Let's look.
Yeah, sometimes players just
He
don't
has.
ever. I mean, they're just there. I mean, they don't make it
Yeah,
big.
he's on the Rays now, and he's had.
I mean, I would pay a good amount of money just to be there.
Yeah, well,
Well,
as
yeah,
far as
yeah,
MLB
man.
playing goes.
This
Right.
guy was supposed to be like the next guy, and he didn't really amount to anything. And I was kind of upset when we traded him, and then it's like, oh, whatever. Even though Joe Jimenez has kind of turned into nothing.
Do you guys remember
Way
when
she
we
goes,
got
Bubs.
a question about a kid playing football, like having football tryouts and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can read this question with a straight face.
Okay.
This is from Jones, okay? Just Jones.
It's just called just Jones.
Yeah. When are you
Joe.
coming to the new Buc-ee's in Central Arkansas?
Hmm.
Did you guys know there's a new Buc-ee's opening?
I think I had heard this, but first live podcast episode is going to be at the Buc-ee's in Central Arkansas.
Yeah, we can be at the Buc-ee's.
Just think,
why
we
not?
could go there. We could gather up on some snacks. We could take them down and watch the Arkansas Travelers play. That'd be awesome.
That would be good. And maybe we can interview a couple travelers at Buc-ee's,
Ooh.
where travelers
Like
take
John
a stop all
Smoltz.
the time.
If
Yeah,
you
we
guys,
might find famous traveler John Smoltz.
If you guys went to the Buc-ee's and were creating your perfect ball game snacks to bring with you, first of all, have you ever been to Buc-ee's?
I've been maybe once or twice,
Like
typically just to use the
2 or
bathroom and
3
get out.
times,
It's a
yeah.
very large and overwhelming place for me.
It
It's
is.
true.
It
It's like a
It's
definitely
much
mall.
bigger than any gas station should be. And now I understand everyone's fascination with it, but you see some place that has 60 gas pumps, and I'm immediately, I just want to get in and out. I don't want to be messed with the people that are in there, any of that. You got to wait in a line. Just feels like a lot.
It is a lot. No, it definitely is a lot. But just think, you get all the stuff you typically get at a ballpark there at the Buc-ee's and take it to the game. I don't know. I know that question was off topic, but you know what? Like I said, you send us an email, I'm probably going to read your question on the show and make it baseball related. Force
Yeah,
it into the baseball
and
related.
we'll hope that someday we can do a live show at that Central Arkansas Buc-ee's for you.
I
For
don't
you,
know
viewer.
what I've done, guys.
Jones. For you, Jones.
I think it's PJ and my fault. I don't care. It's fine. We're doing video now. Everyone can see my Braves day. They see PJ's Braves shirt over there. I know. And I'm gonna read the question just sent to us. Okay. This is
How many
from
questions
another
did we
guy.
get?
This is the
Wow.
third question. This is the third question.
Oh my God. We are
And this is
loaded up
actually
today.
A pretty good question. This is
I
from
thought
Mark.
the first one was
okay.
pretty good. Yeah.
Mark wants to know, why did the Braves cut Andrew McCutchen instead of calling him up from the minors? I don't know, Mark. I wish they
doesn't
would have
have-
called him up.
There's no reason. You just traded for Lane, whatever the guy's name is, Lane Thomas.
What was
There's no
Andrew
reason for it.
McCutchen's numbers with the AAA Braves? I'm gonna look this up now.
Doesn't matter.
You don't think it really matters?
It doesn't matter. He's like 38 years old. He was signed to a minor league contract. You just traded for Lane Thomas.
I think
Yeah.
this guy
It
probably
doesn't- it
just likes
doesn't.
him.
And yeah, but
It might be
that's what
Andrew
you, that's what you
McCutchen
do when you're
himself.
like,
Mark
you're
is
like,
Andrew McCutchen's alter ego.
That'd be
That's what you
cool.
do when you're like 60 and 60, and you're like, well, maybe Andrew McCutcheon will help us. He won't.
He will help you.
He
In the
won't.
off season,
He
last
won't.
off season, we were talking.
won't.
PJ, we're like, we should get Andrew McCutcheon. He should be our. We should put him in the outfield.
we
in a
should get
platoon
Andrew
situation.
McCutcheon.
We never gave him that opportunity. We don't even know. We don't know.
It doesn't.
It won't
We
make
know.
a difference.
We know.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah, I don't know.
and when you guys email in, let me know where you're from because that's more fun for me to read on the show.
Andrew
Yeah.
McCutcheon was hitting 192 this year for the Rangers. in
Yeah,
the
when
Big
you
Leagues,
when you
Charles.
email in, please be sure to appease Charles.
Yeah, just let me know where
He's
you're
not
from.
going to read it on air again if he doesn't like what you're writing.
There used to be these play-by-play guys who would just make stuff up. Like a foul ball would like land in some fan's glove in the stands and be like making up. Well, that was caught by JoJo
Oh.
from Duluth, Georgia. You know, just
Chip
random
Carey,
cities.
yeah.
And I kind of
Nice.
like that. That was kind of fun to me. So just tell me where you're from.
Charles kind of does that on the show, doesn't he, Jacob? Where he'll just make something up, and we're
Yeah, he
are
does
you even
often,
talking
and I don't know
about?
what he's saying. I don't know where he's going.
like that one time he was talking about the clock with the cat
clock
of the New
What-
York cat.
Yeah, what was up with
I-
that? You just
I
kept
spent the
talking
next
about the
five-
clock. There's not a
I spent the
clock
next
in my house.
5 minutes.
I don't have a
looking
clock
for that
anywhere
clock.
in here. I don't
spent the next
own a
5
clock.
minutes.
I don't own an external clock. I have a broken watch sitting on my desk right over here, dude. That's the closest thing I have to. I'm looking around right now. I got nothing that doesn't work without electricity.
You know, sometimes you just think it's kind of like having a rain delay in a ball game. Just kind of random things pop in. Yeah, you guys do not feel this pain as much as I did.
That
when
was
I
your
was
rain
a
delay.
kid.
That was Charles's rain delay.
Well, sometimes it's just random old episodes of old TV shows. It'd be like, well, the Braves game is in a rain delay. We're going to take you to an old rerun of the Andy Griffith Show. So I
Oh.
probably have seen every
Yeah.
episode because of rain delays. That's it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, how could you miss the Andy Griffith Show? You know,
Well, hey, Jake, I'm
that
glad you
intro with the
appreciate
fish
it.
poles.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great. Aunt B, it's great. It's
You
great.
know, PJ Jacob was talking to me the other day. He was looking at the standings, and first of all, I'm glad you don't have the tape over that Marlins logo. Thank you for bringing the full Marlins logo today.
I'm back in support. You know, I had my momentary little personal lockout that I was doing, and then it just doesn't do any good. You know, you gotta get back behind your team and support and hope that some sort of direction in a positive way can take place.
Do
right?
you I mean, you're newer to the game. Do you
I am.
keep up with those guys who they shipped off to other locations, or you say
I
I'm
mean,
done with you?
I happened to, since they happened to ship off basically like two of my favorite players, I already followed them on social medias, so I'm keeping up with them in a way, but they also don't post very often, and
Yeah.
I don't want to look at them because it makes my heart sore. So, and not in a good way. It makes it painful. I'm like,
But
you know,
PJ, I was talking to a Marlins fan named Jacob earlier this
Yeah.
week, and he was saying he was looking at the standings or something. He was like, they're saying that the
Marlins fan named Jacob.
yeah,
whoever
Marlins
that
fan
is.
named Jacob.
whoever that is.
He was saying that the Miami Marlins at the time were 2 GB back, or 2 GB of the wild card hunt, and he was asking me what 2 GB is. So I think we need to talk to
Green
the people
Bay.
to watch. Yeah, well, not Green.
Yeah.
How do we explain
To
like,
Great
the-
Britain.
when it comes to the standings? How do we explain what what that means to the people?
Games behind, like how many
Yeah.
because the thing is there's, you might see like right now the Braves are 8.5 games ahead of the Phillies. That's just, the half is because one team has either played more or less games. So like if you have one more win but the other team has played less games than you, then you'd be half a game ahead. So it's just based on wins and losses. So if you're 50 and 50 and the other team is 60 and 40, they're going to be 10 games ahead. So
Makes
And
sense.
What's really kind of cool is when you get so many teams in the playoff picture, you could have ties, and there could be weird things happen at the end. So if, like, you have teams with the same record, I think they have tiebreakers. You don't play a game, do you? You just have some kind of random tiebreaker to figure
What,
out.
flip a coin or?
for
I don't
what?
know how you do
For
it.
the
Like,
if it's at the end of the season, they do.
yeah.
Sometimes they'll do a game 163.
Do they still do that? I thought they just had like the number
I
of
think
wins
so.
against that team.
Let's see.
I just brought up something we didn't research. I apologize for that. But it's
No,
fun.
this is part of the show. Is us doing the research.
MLB
Yeah.
no longer uses
This is
game
how people know we're
163.
serious.
Yeah.
Head to head, interdivision record, intra-league record. Yeah, so
So they just use random the stats that like against each other. So like if the
Yeah.
Phillies are tied with the Marlins and one of them gets in, they just probably look at those games head to head and see who's won the season, the most games against each other that season. Is that what we're saying there? Which
Weird.
I don't know if that's fair or not. I'd rather play 163, wouldn't you?
Feels
that's
a
what
little
they used to do
convoluted. Yeah,
for
I'd-
people. That
I'd prefer
game
163.
163 is they would play
I'd say let's do
like
it the
a
Nippon
one-off-
League way, you know?
one-off playoff
One
game.
extra game.
I think that's a good idea. I would not be opposed to that at all.
I'm not
At
opposed.
all. I have this cat over
Play
here.
one
He
more
just-
game.
He does not like us doing the show over here. I'm gonna have to move locations next week.
Yeah.
You can't get over
well,
here, buddy. But it's okay. You'll be fine. Man, okay. I think we need to do something. I think that I want to play one of the
Oh, you wanna-
games that you guys have involved today. Which games do we have?
We gotta appease Charles. Okay.
Hey, I'm just leading our boat over here. That's all.
All right, man.
What game
So-
are we playing?
I've got Are the Numbers Close, but I'm also hearing that Senor PJ, a PA, has his pickle. Is that correct?
I have pickle. Yes.
Okay.
Which one
Phenomenal.
we'd like to do
Phenomenal.
first today?
That's up to you, Charles. You're steering the boat, aren't you?
That's up to me. Let's play the pickle first today. We
I
never
know
do
you.
that.
I know
Let's
you
do
love
that.
being told things are up to you. That the decision is totally on you.
Hey,
That's
don't
one of your favorite
don't
things I've heard.
misinterpret me, Jacob. I don't mind being asked to what the decision is up to me, but if I make a decision and people don't like it, that's on them. They asked me to make the decision, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
Let's play
Charles,
the
you don't
pickle.
like it whenever someone says, "What should we get for dinner?" and then you say Taco Bell, and they're like, "Well, I don't like Taco Bell,"
That-
you
not
don't like
They
even
that?
say,
like
"I
that.
want a pizza."
and you're
Oh
like,
my
"Well, you asked
gosh.
me."
Or you go to a baseball game or something, and they're like, "I don't like baseball." Like, well, why are you coming to the game then? What are you doing?
I
What
don't
are you
like
doing? Why are you doing
baseball.
that?
Or they do a podcast with you, and they're like, "I don't like doing podcasts."
Yeah, no doubt. Dude.
I
All right,
hate
I don't like
doing
podcasts. I don't
podcasts.
like baseball.
let's
don't like
play
podcasts. I don't like
everyone's
baseball.
favorite game, the pickle.
I like
Hey,
pizza and not having a job.
before we play this, PJ, I gotta tell you a story real quick. So
Okay.
the other day, we're doing the pickle on the phone, the MLB app pickle,
Mhm.
and I start with Matt Olson because I just like starting with Matt Olson. And
my
he gave
gosh,
us
yeah.
3 pieces of information. He gave us
Yeah.
his age, his country, and the fact that NL was wrong.
Yeah, and
Okay?
I asked Charles to confirm those, and I was like, "So what did it give for country? Was USA correct?" And Charles goes, "No." Immediately,
completely
no.
missed it. But
Was USA correct?
We were-
No.
so
And
we're
so I
sitting
spent
there,
like
PJ.
10 minutes looking for players that might fit this freaking description that aren't from the US, and I'm like, "Dude, I don't know who this could be." And then he's like, "Oh, USA is correct." Come on,
Oh my god, I
man.
just completely botched that one up. But
Good
what's
grief.
really funny about this, PJ, is then we're playing this game, and Jacob's over there trying to figure this out, and then someone
Yeah, coming up
behind
with a
us
bunch of
says-
foreigners when I should have come up with a dude from the US.
Someone right behind us says Taylor Ward got traded to the Mariners, and he's been pretty good. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that's awesome. So then
Yeah.
Jacob goes into the app, and what does he do?
Well, as soon as I found out that Charles had said USA is correct, I was like, Taylor Ward. And he got traded to what?
Seattle.
AL Central, you say? And I type it in, boom, Taylor Ward. That was the correct
answer
pickle.
was Taylor Ward.
Shouts
I don't
out,
know
Court.
how that happened.
Thank you, Court. The one and only Court Reicher, the man, the myth, the legend. He's the one who
You
gave
know-
that information. I'm going to
You
give
know
him
you're
the
sitting
shout
there
out on
watching
this
a
show.
movie, you watch a
What?
movie or something, and someone has a side note. They're like, "That actor's been in another movie." It's kind of like that to me, you know. Or,
Well,
This
to be
song is
fair,
like this
when I
song.
watch movies, I am the worst about that. Like constantly, unless
Well,
we're
that
at a
guy's in
theater.
that.
Unless we're at a theater, I will literally, if we've both seen this already or something, and we just like the movie,
yeah,
you bet your bottom dollar, buddy, I'm about to give you a bunch of fun facts. Okay,
Well,
I'm about to be
you
like,
guys-
you know that they're in this movie and they're in this and they're in this and they're great at this. Yeah,
I've never watched movies with you guys, but have you guys? You guys watch movies at a theater or something
Yeah,
together before?
PJ
Yeah.
and I have gone to a theater before.
Do you
Couple
talk through that
of
movie?
times. Yeah.
We'll make little quips. There was it Project Hail Mary where that guy next to me just kept losing his mind at every small little, like, any moment that could be interpreted as like kind of humorous. This guy was busting up. And every time it happened, PJ and I would, I swear, like, look at each other and just be like, what the heck is this guy doing?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's play today's pickle. Let's pick a pickle out of the pickle jar, and everyone, let's see what we got.
I'm
here.
going
All right.
with Jacob Wagasback.
Oh,
You guys
I
know
know
Jacob
him.
Wagasback?
I do. Who does he play for? The Tigers?
Yep, the Tigers.
You know,
He's gonna
I
be
like the Tigers.
he's Tarek Scooble's replacement.
Is he
I don't know if
really?
that's no, I don't think that's actually true. I'm just making a joke about I don't know. Tarek
That's
Scooble maybe
funny.
being as
Well,
good as Wagasback right now,
Jacob,
but
Jacob, you
he's
forgot
still
last episode. We can't
Oh,
mention
right.
that guy anymore. No more.
Right.
He's X'd out of us.
right. Derek Pubel. My
How
bad.
old is this guy? He's 32. Is that right?
He's pretty old.
That's okay. That's not that old. 32, not that old.
32.
Derek-
I mean, in the world of
Derek
professional
Pubel.
sports, when you're thinking about it, 32, I mean, for baseball, not that old. Not that old. Other sports, you're close to
You think that's
retirement.
pretty old.
You're close to
Derek
retirement. If you're
You can
playing
play baseball
soccer,
a lot longer than
if
other
you're
sports.
playing soccer, you're 4 years away from being done.
Unless you're
Yeah.
a goalie, then you're in your
Unless you're a
prime.
goalie, then you're in your prime. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
And then like football, I don't know when they retire, but they should probably retire a lot sooner than they do.
you. They just can't
Before they
They're
start.
destroying their heads. Just wrecking.
All
them.
right.
Jacob, you're breaking all the rules today. You're talking about football on the baseball podcast.
I'm
Come
talking
on.
about
That's
everything,
your
Charles.
rule.
That's your rule. You don't like
Hey,
to talk
it's
about
okay.
it, but guess what? I like to mention things that can be allegorical, you know?
Okay. Let's see what this guy got us.
Okay. Mr. Wagasback.
Analogical? I don't know.
Detroit is incorrect. AL Central is orange. Hold on, I forgot to look at this part. All right. Bats right is incorrect and throws right is correct.
Okay.
USA is correct. 32 is orange and relief pitcher is incorrect.
Okay.
Okay.
So AL Central is orange. I'm gonna go with that stat part.
And Charles,
Okay.
this guy's a pitcher, but it does say he bats right, so
He
we have to
bats
take their
right.
word. We have to take their word for that.
Okay. Hey, we can take their words. Not a big deal.
I'm sure that
It's
some of these
32.
guys have swung a bat at some point in their lives, and that has caused them to now have a stat that says they bat right or left. That's not a problem, Charles.
It's not. I'm trying to
It's-
see if
it's-
Dansby Swanson fits
It's
in this
part
at
of
all.
life, man.
He's a NL Central.
And we
Should I
said
pull in-
USA was correct?
Yes.
Okay, word.
It's 32. All right. Dansby Swanson is also
32 was orange, but
so it won't work. Let's
32
see.
is orange. Won't work, Charles.
I heard this person in
It
my
won't
fantasy
work.
league told me just keep playing pickle like I like to play it. Don't worry about certain things. Just try to figure out the big things. So that's what I kind of do with this
Okay,
game.
well, sometimes you can be a bit more precise than just throwing paint at the wall and hoping that you fill in all the lines, you know?
Do you want me to throw some paint or not, Jacob? You want me to throw a little paint right now? I can throw some paint.
I think you can throw a little paint. I think we should be allowed to throw some paint.
I'm gonna pick Dansby Swanson then, just to get NL Central out of there.
all right. James Swanson.
James Swanson. Yep.
James Swanson.
James. Good old James.
Let me go with James Swanson.
This guy online that I follow, he says like the 5 things a fan should never or a Braves fan should not do. And one of them was don't wear a Dansby Swanson jersey. And he was good for the Braves. I don't think he was bad.
for the Braves.
He's bad now. I mean, he's batting .213 this season.
He's bad.
Well,
He has 17 home runs.
we can't all be batting 300.
Well, .217 is pretty low for a player played as much as he's paid.
Yeah.
All right. Dansby
You got
Swanson.
a dog tap dancing back there, Charles?
Yeah,
I
for
do.
real.
I may have to let her out. She's being crazy at the door.
My
Tell me
goodness.
what Dansby Swanson got us.
All
Yeah,
right.
what's Dansby doing?
Chicago Cubs is correct. NL Central is correct. Bats right is incorrect. Throws right is correct. USA is correct. 32 and shortstop are 32 is orange and shortstop is wrong.
So, Jacob, what just happened? I just got the team right just by picking randomly.
Wait, what was the team?
The Cubs.
Cubs.
Nice.
Chicago Cubs.
Nice.
Cubs roster.
Chicago Cubs.
And
Yeah.
Dansby Swanson doesn't even have a picture of him on the Braves. His other picture is him when he got drafted by the D-backs.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna let this dog out, guys. Figure that out real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay. Let the dog out.
Yeah, let's go.
Dog was
Let the
dancing.
dog out. Dude,
What
that
the
dog
dog
is
doing?
tap dancing
Podcast.
like crazy. So, okay, PJ, remind me what this is. So, bats left, throws right on the
Bats.
Cubs
Don't mind
from the
me.
USA. 32 is orange, right?
32 is orange, and shortstop and relief pitcher are incorrect.
Shortstop and relief pitcher are incorrect. Huh.
PJ, were you surprised I just pulled the Cubs out of the air and got that right? That's kind of cool.
It's
Yeah.
pretty surprising.
Random.
Usually
very
what
random.
happens, you just throw a random player and it seems to be correct. So
Which makes no sense. Let's try Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto. Charles, did you know Michael Conforto is still in the big leagues?
I did
Old
not know that.
Scooter.
I did not know
I'd
that.
I'd completely forgotten. He's not having a bad year.
His nickname is Scooter.
Yeah, I saw
Scooter.
that.
Scooter. I like that.
Apparently he's
Jovial.
not making any money.
Warm. That's good.
Michael
So he's not
Conforto,
making any money.
according to Baseball Reference, doesn't have a salary this year, so I don't know what they're paying him, but Michael Conforto
Ooh.
is correct.
Beautiful.
Jacob, you got it. You got the pickle today.
Thank you.
No, you
Thanks.
guys got the pickle.
Yeah, honestly, Charles, I wouldn't have done
Okay.
that without you.
Thank you
Team
very
game.
much. It's
And-
team
It's
game.
like blackjack.
we-
It's not me versus you, or you
Yeah.
versus Jacob. It's
And I think we
it's
all
you
need to
guys
remember that
versus me.
we wouldn't have done this without you, the viewer.
That's
and
true,
listener.
that's true.
We wouldn't have done it. I'm just playing.
And
Yeah, we would have. We would have totally
you're-
done it. We do it
if
all
you're
the time.
new to the show, we play this game. It's on the MLB app as well. They pick a player every day. Sometimes theirs are kind of easy. Then PJ makes it a little bit more
He likes
entertaining for us.
He likes to dig. MLB likes to go with the names, the
Yes.
people that you're going to hear about. If someone's been
Yes.
in a headline a couple times or they've been playing well, then you're naturally going to hear about them on the pickle game.
Yeah.
You're going to find them
100%.
on there.
Taylor Ward.
Yeah, like Taylor Ward. Yeah.
Taylor Ward.
Was
You
in
know
a
what?
headline, became a pickle.
You know what I was
That's what
thinking
happens.
about the other day, PJ? And Jacob, maybe they'll bring this back one day and you can experience it. They used to do players weekends,
Yeah.
where they had we talk about the nicknames, we talk about just random things like that. They would let them wear jerseys with their nickname on it. I mean, just random things. And I don't know if are they still
did-
doing that this year?
They did what? So like the first year they did it, it looked like the jerseys looked like Little League. Like the Braves jersey was like blue and had red sleeves, and like every
Yes.
team's jersey had like different color sleeves, and they had like a fun
That
hat,
makes sense.
and they had their nickname on the back. And then the next year
That's
they did
pretty
it.
cool.
The home team wore all white, and the road team wore all black. The numbers were black, and so that way the players would be the color, would be the personality.
Yes.
It didn't look very
think
good,
that-
to be honest, but
I think
You
they
should let
kinda
each
do
player
it.
get to design their own outfit, like Banana Ball.
I think they are, because I think Drake Baldwin, put it out for
Okay.
people to
I
design
looked
his.
this up online. This is random. I thought of this, but they do. It's actually coming up
Yeah,
on the
because
15th
Drake
to
Baldwin
17th.
let someone design
some
his.
Let
cool
someone
ones,
like
they-
make
thing for
him.
his chest protector.
Yeah.
Can one of you guys look that up and find that?
Do they have a picture
Can-
of that yet? I don't
do
think
they have a picture of that
yet.
anywhere?
I don't think
Of Drake
I don't think it's been
Baldwin's?
seen yet.
No, I think like someone designed it and then they're getting it made and then he'll wear it on Players Weekend or whatever.
You
I
say
think
that's
that's what
happening
it
on the
was.
15th? That's happening what, Saturday?
Yeah, that's
This
this
weekend?
weekend. This weekend.
Wow.
But some of these are kind of fun, like Bobby Witt Jr.'s cheeseburger and fries on cleats.
Wow.
That's what this is saying. I don't know. if this is
Cheeseburger
Why-
in
really
paradise.
kind of random.
But why cheeseburger and fries for Bobby
I don't
Witt
know.
Jr.?
I don't know. I'm just
Is he a
reading
parrot
this.
head?
I don't know what he is. I don't.
He's
I mean,
not
he's
a-
something.
Is he a notorious Jimmy Buffett fan?
He is. Gotta be.
He's a connoisseur of Margaritavilles.
Paradise.
That's what it sounds like. I think that a lot of the players will do like little nods to things, like put something on their cleats, on the chest protector. They'll do like, they're gonna auction that stuff off. They're gonna make money for some kind of charity, probably.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
wish they'd bring back the cool nicknames. Just think, we could have Jacob Mezarowski with The Miz on the back. We could have all this random stuff. I mean, what's
Miz
another
is
nickname
good.
we know about this season? There's some other cool nicknames. We never get to see them. on
Yeah, we don't get to
jerseys?
see a lot of them.
So it's funny for the people who don't really have a nickname. Like I think Freddie Freeman had Philip on there,
Yes, he did.
which I don't know.
I didn't get. Is that just
I think it's
someone
like
he
his.
knew?
I don't know.
Philip. That's really funny.
Yeah, no.
That's
There's
a really
sometimes it's
funny
really
nickname.
random.
Yeah, because that's not even
What's
his
the-
middle name.
No, I'd put a random name on there. I don't have a nickname. I'd put a random one on there.
Greg.
Greg.
It's like who's
I
Greg?
I'd put one even better. Craig.
Craig.
Like who is Craig and Greg? Why are these guys standing in the outfield?
Real quick, can either of you tell me of a Craig that you know?
Yes, Craig Council.
Okay, well, you've
You
been
kn- you-
on the
well, you
planet
don't
longer
know
than
that
PJ
guy.
and I.
That
Do you
Charles
know
Hudson-
him
I know him.
personally? You know
You don't
of him?
know. No, he's the
Have you had a
Cubs
conversation
manager.
with Craig Council?
Never.
Okay, if you
I used to
have,
go-
you should
I
got him
used
on
to
the
go to
dang
church.
podcast.
He used to go to church with this guy named Craig, and he would ref the activity center football games, and he was the worst ref ever.
Sounds like such a Craig activity, dude.
He was a bastard.
that.
And
I don't.
Craig
okay.
is spelled weird. it's spelled funny.
I don't.
It's
We
a
don't. Do
weird
we know
name.
enough about Craig to make that establishment right there?
Well, I do.
Oh well, that's fair. I can trust that. You're a very trustworthy person, PJ.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna
You'd
look
ask him. You'd say,
something
"What
up.
happened?" And he'd be like, "Be quiet. Don't talk to me." And it's like, what?
Hey,
I'm
that's
trying to
the
ask what
vibe of
happened.
someone. That's the vibe of somebody who refs little
Hello,
league
Cat.
football. You know.
Yeah, I know. I can't keep animals.
that
out
Freddy
of it.
Cat?
That's the only thing. This
Is that
actually
Freddy Cat?
This is Pumpkin Cat.
Pumpkin
we have
Cat.
other cats. Yeah, she likes to watch what people do, so she's kind of behind this computer. You guys can't see her, but she'll
Behind
look
the
over.
scenes.
Somebody's watching
She's behind the
me.
scenes. She's working it behind the scenes.
We haven't done this in a minute. I'm just putting us on the spot. I know. Okay, it's gonna take a little research. Can we field an all Craig baseball team with
No. Oh my
players
God.
who
Surely
have
not.
played
Current or
through
just in
history?
general?
I
In
think if we did
general.
all time, then maybe.
Let's see. Can
Let's
we do
see.
it? Can we do it? Craig.
1,
got Craig
2, 3,
Biggio.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We got second base cover with Craig Biggio.
Well, there's 10, but Craig Council is player and manager.
There's
So
We're gonna play him. We have
there's-
to play him.
there's 8,
Er-
but 2 of them have the last name Craig. So I don't know if we count.
what
that.
about Craig Yoho?
Craig
Never
Yoho?
heard of
Yeah, I
him.
saw
He
that.
can play.
Yeah.
He's in the
He's
league
got
right
a
now.
negative
I think a lot of these
0.1
guys
WAR.
are pitchers.
Oh,
I think we'd
Craig
have a lot of
Kimbrell,
pitchers.
Guys.
Well,
Craig
yeah,
Craig
that's-
seems
Kimbrell.
to be a very pitch heavy name, Charles.
Yeah, Craig Stammen.
I
Another
don't know
pitcher.
what you're wanting here, man, but I don't think
I
we're gonna
think
be
that we
able to
could do
field
this.
the whole team here.
But look at this guy, Craig Gentry, University of Arkansas.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
remember
Craig
him.
Gentry. I remember
I don't-
him.
Oh, Craig
That was
Gentry.
when I was a little feller. Whenever his
Yeah.
nickname is Kitten Face.
Kitten face. That's awesome.
What? Kitten face. Hey,
Let me
come here,
see.
kitten face.
PJ, did
Hey,
Craig
kitten
It's a weird
Kimbrell-
thing.
He
Hey,
joined somebody. He joined a new team this week. I think he's a Royal now.
Well, I don't.
All these
He's like-
random players need to
He's
retire.
like Andrew McCutcheon. Charles,
well,
that's
he's
actually
too old.
a great
He's too
that's a
old.
great segue to something I wanted to talk about. You said
What?
retire.
Really?
Yeah.
My favorite basketball player of all time announced he was retiring today, Russell Westbrook.
Really?
And it's
Wow.
very sad, because that was like who I grew up watching. I grew up
Yeah.
like trying to play like him when I played
Yeah.
basketball. Was there ever a player for you that whenever they announced they were retiring, you were like sad?
Oh man, yeah, that's a good question. I
Surely
mean,
there's been a few for you.
Chipper
I-
Jones,
the
I was sad when
only
Chipper
one-
Jones
Chipper?
retired.
yeah, the only one I went to see on his retirement tour.
Were you
was
sad when
Chipper.
John Rocker was done?
Not really. I watched him on Survivor a few years later. Isn't that funny? He was on Survivor.
Yeah.
But when Chipper
That's
retired,
not
I mean, that was
surprising.
kind of, I mean, that was fun to at least, go to the game and give him a big round of applause, but I think that's probably the closest thing to your Russell Westbrook sadness. But sometimes players at the end of their career aren't good, but when they are
Yeah.
still good and they're still playing and they retire on their own accord instead of
Yeah.
being forced
Oh,
into
yeah.
retirement, it's just kind of cool to see the players still playing well. Chipper probably could have played another season if he wanted to, I think.
It's probably nice to quit when you got an arm left, right?
I don't know much about Russell Westbrook. Was he still playing well?
He was all right. He definitely wasn't like his prime, but he was still decent.
Guys, this is out of my comfort zone, but I want to ask PJ about NBA for a second.
Oh, so NBA is allowed on the podcast.
It is. It is.
He's just got
it's
it's just a moratorium on football, okay? I don't even care about football, Charles. I'm
Once it
very
starts, I'll
intrigued
allow
by
a
your
little bit of
rules,
it.
okay?
Well, my rules can change from week to week. Don't mind me.
That's fine. That's fine.
PJ, LeBron
Who
James.
cares?
I'm just asking PJ his opinion. PJ's a basketball fan. I know this. He's one of the basketball fans I know. I want to ask his opinion on LeBron James and what
PJ, can
happened
you
there.
put that title down below your name? One of the basketball fans
That Charles knows.
that Charles knows.
One of the basketball fans that I know. Well, look, I just
It doesn't fit. There's a character limit.
too many characters, too many
Too
Yeah.
many
characters.
characters.
But I just want to know, like, people. I hear all the water cooler talk. I hear all those people saying, "Well, I can't believe he's doing this. He's just playing for the money." And I hear people, he wants to get another championship. But I looked at his numbers. I think he's still a decent player. I don't know what you
Yes.
think, PJ.
LeBron James is one of those players where everybody has an opinion. Even like the person who doesn't really follow basketball, they have an opinion on LeBron James. He's like, I can't think of really a baseball equivalent. Maybe Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
But like
Shohei Ohtani would
everybody
probably be a
has
good
an opinion
comparison right now.
has an opinion where they're like, oh, well, LeBron James is not as good as Michael Jordan. It's like, you haven't watched basketball in 30 years. What do you know? But then there's people that don't watch much basketball. They watch a bunch, so he, see, that's the thing. If a player goes to the Dodgers to try to win a championship, it's like, well, I can't believe he's just going there to win a ring. But then, Mike Trout doesn't leave the Angels and people are like, he doesn't want to win a ring. And it's like, which one is
Yeah.
it,
There's
Which
no
one is it?
pleasing everybody. At the end of the day, these players really need to think about what they want for their careers, right?
Exactly.
And as much as we
And
want to
LeBron
judge
James
them and like talk on them or whatever, it's their life, their career. They're doing what they think is best for them to
Yeah.
accomplish what goals they have, right?
Yeah.
Right. And like
I mean-
LeBron James has made $1 billion from playing basketball, so he signed for a cheap contract so he could get another chance at winning another championship. If he signs for the money, people go, oh, he just wants the money. He's just staking around to get the money. He signs for cheap. Oh, he just, So that's the thing about the sports fan is most of them are never pleased, and it's like, do you even like the sport?
Right. And that's in all sports. It goes all across the board. But he's one of those topics. If you don't have to know basketball to know his name. It's kind of like, like Shohei. Probably most people know who Shohei
Or
is. Even if
or
they don't.
Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo or
Right.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady. Like, you just know about those people.
And those same
Mhm.
people you either like or you don't like. There's
Yeah.
hardly any middle ground there. Unless you just
For
don't
for
care.
those type of people, yeah, usually it's either you love them or you hate them.
Speaking of loving and hating, this is a great segue on accident. I don't know. I think we need to love or hate a new game that Jacob has. Actually, it's a game we play all the time. What's the game you have
I was
today?
it's not a new game. It's called Are the Numbers Close?
Well, we're gonna
Jacob,
turn
you got to
over
come up with a
leaf
new
today.
game on the spot right now.
Do it, Jacob. You can do it.
I'm
Have
not
faith.
doing that. I'm not doing that. I prefer my games to have structure and not be thrown about willy-nilly like paint at a wall.
You
Charles.
don't like
Dansby
being thrown paint
Swanson.
at a wall.
Like Dansby Swanson. I
Oh
don't
my
care how
goodness.
much ground it covered for us.
Well,
I
hey,
just-
sometimes you just have to paint those corners like those pitchers do on those ABS challenges. Paint that.
I like
corner.
strategies and systems, man, and so I get really stressed out and concerned whenever we don't have well-established rules and regulations and lines and parameters here. It makes things
Buddy.
harder,
That's
I hand you a
funny.
blank canvas and tell you to create. It's a lot more difficult than handing you Legos with a Lego set.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay, so for my numbers that are close, for those who are just now listening, Are the Numbers Close is played pretty similar to The Price is Right in that they're going to guess some numbers and hope that they're really close to my numbers without going over. To be more specific, I'm going to pick some baseball players, specifically from the Hall of Fame this time. We're going to look at their career stats. I'm going to give you 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. I don't know, however many categories you want.
Yeah.
But we're going to go with at least 2 categories from each of these players, and you are going to try and guess what those numbers are without going over. If you go over, you lose. You want to get
I'm
as close
pretty
as possible
sure-
without going over.
We had a tie last week, right? We had a tie.
You
I'm pretty
did.
Sure.
And so because of that, I've come up with 2 players and a third tie. Or there's another way we can do this. 3 players with a hidden statistic for
Okay.
a tiebreaker.
That works.
Should we need
can
it?
Play that.
Touchdowns.
That would be really good. That would be a really good one.
How many
I'd have
touchdowns
all
did
of-
Alex Rodriguez?
My goodness, 0.
7.
0. I mean, for major,
I don't know.
I
if
bet
he
he'd
played
probably
football in
played.
college.
I bet he played football, and a lot of
He
these
didn't play
guys
in
are
college. He was
multi-sport. You know?
drafted out of high school.
Well, I was going to say
Yeah,
in high
that's
school,
right,
but
he got
a
out of
lot
high
of these
school.
guys are multi-sport. You know, so
Joe
All right.
Mauer.
I love
guys
this
show-
game.
yeah, you love this game because you pay attention to numbers a lot, don't you? For
Well,
fantasy,
I mean, I do.
You're a bit
I
of a-
like fantasy
bit of a-
numbers.
you're a bit of a cheater when it comes to this game sometimes, Charles. Let's not
Well,
hide
I
it.
mean,
Let's
look,
not
Only
I
for-
got a
hide it.
lot
only
of- a lot of
for-
thoughts.
For recent.
Only for recent though, which
If
is
you dig way back, I struggle. So that's
well.
okay.
And see, here's the other hard part when it comes to this is I have to make them people that PJ might have heard about.
That's
Because you
okay.
have
PJ's
so
heard of a lot
many
of players.
players. PJ's heard of a lot of players, but there's so many players in baseball. So many players in baseball right now, and so many players that have played baseball throughout its existence. So
Some of them I've only heard Paul talk about. So that's the
some
only
of them
I
he's
know.
only heard Paul talk about. And honestly, that's closer than you're going to get with at least half of these players.
Well, you know what? Let's try the game and see what we got today.
So we're going to try the game. We're going to
Let's
try the game.
game. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sorry, I forgot.
we wanna
Are
go-
the numbers close?
Are the
There you
numbers
go.
close? Are the numbers close? Okay. So, do we want to go 3 players with a hidden statistic for a tiebreaker? Should there be
Yes.
one?
Sure. I don't know what that means, so yeah.
Yes.
Well, it just means that I'm not going to reveal what the stat is until.
We just have to guess it.
Well, no, not until we establish whether or
104.
not there's a. Not until we establish whether or not there is a tie that needs to be
Okay.
broken.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got Derek Jeter and Albert Pujols, and Ichiro Suzuki.
Those are 3 that we all know. Definitely all know.
We gotta do pool holes. I had a friend one time. We were sitting there. We were hanging out somewhere, and we were watching SportsCenter. And he goes, "Does Robert Pujols still play?" And he was like, "Wait, that's
Robert
not his name."
Pujols. Oh man, that dude
Old
was awesome.
Bobby Pujols.
He was a great player. He was like you did not want him to come to the plate against your team.
These are all players that I heard of when I was a kid who played Little League and really didn't pay attention to any Major League Baseball.
Okay,
I remember
let's do it.
vividly hearing about all of these guys
Yeah.
a bunch. Okay, so I've got, for all of these guys, we have batting average, home runs, and stolen bases.
Okay. Oh, what do we do? Oh man. Well, let's do home runs for sure.
And do you want to do that for all of them or just for the first one for Pujols?
We'll do that for old Bobby.
Old Bobby
Yeah.
Boo. Home runs.
Do you want to do batting average or stolen
We'll
bases?
do batting
Okay.
average. I know he's got like
Okay.
4 stolen bases probably.
Yeah.
And now I thought about just deciding for you guys and letting it be batting average, home runs on all of them, and then leaving stolen bases and the other stat category as like you could select which one you wanted for the tiebreakers.
That's
But-
not terrible.
It's not terrible. However, I wanted to be really mean with the tiebreaker.
Okay.
So-
we will not have a tie today. Someone will win today.
Yeah, work hard, okay? Think real hard to not get a tie.
Okay. Do you want to go first, PJ?
All right. I'll let you go first.
Okay. Let's do home runs.
All right.
How many home runs did Albert Pujols had? He probably had a lot of home runs. I'm gonna say he had 605 home runs.
700.
I got all the way to 700, huh? He may have.
Okay. And batting average?
Charles, if you remember to a baseball podcast appearance on Good Day in WA, you might remember the answer to that question.
Did we talk about
Yeah.
that on our TV appearance?
Yeah, Jacob
actually.
did when we played this game on that.
Yeah.
That's why I remember
PJ.
that.
I do not remember what we talked about there.
That's
I
a
guess
big
I was
brain of yours, PJ. That's a big old
Good
brain of
job.
yours.
Did we do
I
batting
did
average on that
indeed
too?
give away
Yeah.
the answer.
No,
Not
we
not
just
a
did
batting
home
average.
runs.
We didn't.
Home
Yeah, we
runs.
didn't do
Okay.
home. We just did home runs. Is the
He
best
was
way
a
to put
great
it.
hitter.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say he had a
I'll go.
2-7.
Oh,
I did
go
give
ahead.
away
I'll
the
go-
answer
I'll go
on
first.
on TV for
I'll
those who are
say-
wondering.
I'll say 295.
Okay. You're a little more generous than I was gonna go. I'm gonna go a little lower than that.
Even though he
Let's
was
say
terrible towards the end of his career.
270.
Wow, you are thinking of Pujols, right?
Yeah.
He was thinking of Robert, not Albert.
Oh, right.
I think
Okay,
that-
that's gotta be it. That's gotta be
Pujols
it.
at the end, he wasn't that great. It was that great in the end.
No,
of his Angels
except that
tenure.
one year he was on the Cardinals and he was cheating.
Yeah.
And he hit like 24 home runs somehow. There's no way.
So, do you want to know the numbers?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us.
Let's see how close they are, right? His home runs, 703.
Good job for remembering that. Good job.
Yeah. No, PJ, well done. Well done there. And his batting average, now this one was kind of disgusting, PJ. His batting average is 296.
So PJ got both of those.
PJ got both of those.
Okay,
very
hold on. Let me
close
do
on
this so
both.
I can say that I did it.
His
PJ
numbers
is now
were-
leading.
His numbers were the closest that we've had on the show without being dead on.
I think
Charles,
PJ
I
likes
think, got
Albert
dead on
Pujols.
one time.
One time.
How do you feel
Okay.
about Albert Pujols, PJ? Indifferent?
I don't know. He
He's
was
a
really good
guy.
on the Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Uh,
guy.
I think
if you ran into
there's
him
like
in a
a-
gas station, would you be like, "Oh, Albert Pujols, please"?
I'd
what's
get
up,
his.
dude?
I'd take a picture with him.
Let me
Yeah.
get a picture. Let me
Yeah.
buy your soda.
Yeah.
Let me,
No, I don't need to buy a soda.
let me buy you a beer, dude.
I think Albert Pujols.
let me
There's like
let
a
you buy me
there's
a
like
beer,
a
dude.
conspiracy theory that he's older than he says he is. And I
I've heard
kind of
that.
believe that because his
I've
rookie
heard that
year,
because he looks
he
old.
like he does, and his rookie year he went like toe to toe with like 2003 Barry Bonds. Nobody
he
does
did.
that's a rookie. You don't no rookie just does that. So
No.
he's like 30 years old probably. Maybe
Possible.
not that
huh?
old, but
I mean,
if you're a
if-
Cardinals fan and you're like bullshit, no he wasn't, then
But
I'm
then
sorry.
you got to
but-
also think about the context of that. If he was 30 years old, he played for 21 more years.
Yeah. I don't know if he was 30. He's
And
probably
he
like
didn't
25.
play bad. He didn't immediately drop
That
off.
would explain why he went to the Angels and he went because he
he did go
he was
downhill,
probably,
but
he was probably a lot older than we thought he was. But
it's very likely.
he was still great.
He was.
Yeah.
He was still really good.
All right, Jeter or Suzuki next?
PJ, you won that one. You choose.
I picked the
Al.
last one, so I'll let you.
Okay. Do I
Albert
save a
Poo.
Yankee or do I save a? What do I do here? What do I do? Let's do Jeter. Derek
Let's
Jeter.
do Jeter. Okay. So we have batting average, home runs, and stolen bases.
Well, let's do stolen bases for the fun of it.
Okay.
See that? Look at that.
Look at that. That's really
There's
cool.
There's old Robbie
Wow.
Pujols right there.
Robert
those-
Pujols.
And little pool holes. That's really neat. Stolen bases, and then PJ, you can choose the other category.
What are we doing for Jeter?
Jeter.
For Jeter.
Do home runs.
Stolen
I
bases.
have
and
no idea how many
runs.
home runs Derek Jeter hit.
Picture him more of a slash like doubles guy than a home
Yeah.
run hitter. So this would be funny. All right. So stolen
You
bases.
want me to go first or you go first?
You go
I feel
first,
like he was
PJ.
about to.
Okay.
I felt like he was about
I'm
to take
making the
off
rules
there.
today. PJ,
Felt like
you
Charles was
go.
about to take off there, PJ. Okay, lay it on me, Peach.
Well, I like to, give my elders a chance here. Ask them what they want to do. So,
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
stolen bases. I'm gonna say an even 200
200
because
stolen
last time
bases?
I got overzealous and I was like 400 off on Adrian Beltre. So
I mean, come on. How can you guess with Adrian Beltre though?
you just don't know.
You don't know.
He's not Albert Pujols, so I don't know.
No, he is not.
You say
Do you guys want to know Albert
200.
Pujols' stolen base?
Yes.
Albert Pujols had 117
Wow.
Okay.
He
More than
he
we
was a
thought.
little more agile when he's on the
in
Cardinals.
those earlier days.
Yeah, and then when he was on the Angels, he'd have like 0 speed on MLB The Show. So
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
You said 200. I think it's got to be more than that. I'm going to say 230 just to have a
it's
little
got to be more than that, and then
230.
barely goes over.
I went 30
Take
over.
take a risk.
I mean, yeah, literally
I am
all he.
taking a risk. I haven't won anything yet.
You could have just said 201. That would have been the
That's
same
what I was
number.
gonna say. It was the equivalent of him saying 201, basically.
Two-
In
230.
baseball
Write it
in
down.
baseball
230.
terms, 30 is like that's half a
It's
season.
not a lot. It's not a
Fine, I'll
lot.
choose a different number next
No,
time.
you're not allowed.
Today,
It's
230.
230 is
locked
locked in right now.
Okay.
Locked in.
Now we're going to go with home runs.
Yeah, home runs.
I'm going to say 400. I've been a long
Okay.
time.
I really have no idea how many home runs Derek Jeter hit. Wasn't he dating a Spice Girl or something like that? Cheetah
He
Girl or
was at
something?
one
I don't
point. Yep.
I have no idea.
know.
All I know
that's
about- The most I know about Derek Jeter is he got shot by Mark Wahlberg at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing I can remember about Derek Jeter is that gif of that little kid tipping his cap.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like he's like this little
I remember
baby and he's
that.
just like
Yeah, and he.
I'm gonna say 360.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I know I
Way to
just
leave a
gave.
big gap there, PJ.
Yeah,
It's just
well,
60 is not a lot in baseball there. I'm kidding.
well,
I'm
in
joking.
home
Well,
runs it is.
technically
In
the
home runs
technically
it
the
is. Like
gap
40
the gap
is
right there is
is a
40.
is a
Yeah.
great
40.
season.
My
So
bad. 40.
Okay, so
there's no way Derek Jeter ever hit 40 home. I bet he hit like 283.
the numbers for Derek Jeter stolen bases is 358. That's a 358.
See, you could have went to 300 and you still would have been.
You could have went
plenty
all the way to
safe.
300, Charles. You wanted to play it too safe, but you still
But I
won
still
that.
win that one. I
Yep,
didn't
you
go
still
Yeah,
over.
won that. Didn't go over. You
Okay.
were closest.
People at home aren't counting that one.
Hey, people at home,
Not in
do
their
what
hearts.
you want.
They're not doing it
Yeah.
in their hearts for sure.
Do what you want, people at home.
It might go on the scoreboard, but it's not going to go into the memory bank.
Hey,
It's like
And
it's like
that's-
Ronald Acuna Jr.'s home run where it like bounced off those two players.
yes, that
It
was
counts in
awesome,
the
by
stat
way.
sheet, but nobody's like, "Oh man, what a homer!"
In the heart of hearts, that was an error.
It probably should have been.
So
should have been.
home runs for Derek Jeter is 260.
I knew.
Two
it.
Yeah, he ain't hit a lot of
260.
I
home
knew
runs,
we
though.
overshot that one.
You overshot it just a little bit by about
But-
100 and 140.
So it's 2-1 now, right? 2-1.
It is 2-1 now.
2-1. Let's go.
like an umpire.
Yeah.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1. Okay, now Ichiro Suzuki. You know, we got batting.
Well, we have a
average, home
winner. We
run.
don't need it. We don't need a tiebreaker.
Well, I thought that we were gonna do 3, and then the hidden statistic was the possible tiebreaker.
Oh, I was just saying that, but yeah, we can
PJ
do a
just
third
wants
one.
to win. He just like, I already won this game. I'm gonna wrap
I
it up.
have the utmost faith in you, PJ, that you're gonna know what these numbers are, and
All
you're gonna
right.
get them so close, dude.
Man,
So
Ichiro.
close.
He played for
Ichiro
the Marlins
Suzuki.
at one point.
Circa
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
and the Yankees.
And the Yankees and the
It was
Got a
weird
Mariners.
when he
little,
played
he's
on the
got a nice
Marlins.
little flaccid statue up in Seattle with the Mariners
His little
Park.
broken bat.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah.
ever
PJ,
fix
you're
that?
waiting. I think they
T-Mobile
fixed it.
Park?
Yeah, they fixed that thing.
Okay, what are the categories?
Batting average, home runs, and stolen bases.
Okay, we'll do stolen bases and batting average.
Okay.
Okay.
Stolen bases and batting average.
Batting average, I'm gonna say 311.
That's a good guess. Man, do I dare
I'm sorry.
cover
You said that was for batting average? I was still writing
Yes.
down.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
PJ, I'm
311?
trying to get you to respect my game. Do I
3-1-1.
go above you or
Wait.
below you?
Okay.
311.
You said 311 for batting average, right?
Yeah.
Bet. A little bit of static in my headset. I heard Charles and PJ both sound like robotic gargling. It was
Hey,
a little concerning.
It's Morse
but
code. We're just trying to talk through Morse code. It's,
Well, that's
it's
fine.
okay.
That's fine. That's fine. That's all
Do I
good.
dare? What do I do? Go below or above PJ? I'm
Hey
gonna
man,
say
play the
that
game.
It's more.
Play the way you
want
wanna
to
win.
That it's
Play.
340.
340 for
340.
Ichiro.
Good lord.
Yeah.
He thought Ichiro was
Charles,
just
30 points is a
heat-seeking.
lot. 30 points is huge in baseball, Charles. Why would you
know.
go
I
that
don't
far?
care. Let's play.
That's such a huge number.
dude.
Look, I'm just gonna go for it.
All right, guys.
then
And
what's
how
the
many
other stat?
stolen bases? Stolen bases.
I'm gonna go with the same number, 340.
Really?
Same number.
Wow. Doubling
Yeah.
down. Just like I do
Just
with
for the fun of
the
it.
it's like what I do with Beat the Streak. Double
Yeah.
down.
Same idea. Same idea.
Same idea. If Otto doesn't hit it today, he's gonna hit it tomorrow.
I'm going to say, what'd you say, 340?
He said
Mhm.
340.
I'm going to say 500.
Okay.
That's a pretty good guess. That's a pretty good guess.
Now,
I think he stole some bases.
mm,
I don't like that
do you
look.
guys want to know what the answers are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hit us with it.
Okay. So Ichiro's batting average is 311. PJ is dead on.
PJ, how did you do that?
I
Good
don't know. I
job.
almost
Let's
feel like
say it.
he's cheating. I feel like I need to get that teacher thing that I can like click a
Hey.
button and then watch your guys' screens
No.
while I'm doing this.
I think that
11
PJ just knew that one.
Well, I didn't actually know that one. I just guessed. 11's my favorite number, and I knew Ichiro had a lot of hits. So
Well, and then we get to stolen bases where this guy had 509 and PJ says 500.
PJ, how are you doing this?
I
don't
think
know.
he's cheating.
I
Yeah, I
would
think he's
never
doing
I would
well. I
never
think he's
ruin the
doing well.
sanctity of this game.
I think
So-
you're violating the sanctity of my well-crafted game.
No. See,
Thank-
you
good
just you
job,
say people that
PJ.
I genuinely saw play, and there's probably a better chance I might.
They're swinging at the first pitch every time. Something's fishy.
PJ, good job. You took that victory today. Good job.
Thank
Pat
you.
yourself
Thank
on the
you.
back for
Thank
that
you to
one. You
Jacob.
deserve
Yeah,
it.
no,
for-
well done. Well done, PJ.
Man, guys, it's been a fun show today. I feel like we've done what you do at a minor league baseball game. You talk about various topics while you're watching the game, right? That's kind of
Pretty
fun.
much.
So I
I've
think we
actually
just gotta
had
do what we do.
the Baltimore game going on the whole time. Baltimore Twins.
Oh, yeah,
Whole
before we
time.
wrap up, we were at the Naturals game, PJ. the other day. I'm looking at this guy at first base for the Naturals. I'm like, I know that guy. Who is that? And it was Alfaro. What pro his first name is?
Jorge.
He
Jorge.
used to be a Jorge Alfaro, and he played
Yeah,
catcher.
I saw him.
from
I
what
saw him
remember.
catch a couple when me and Jacob went earlier in the
Yeah.
season. I saw him catch. He got traded
PJ
for
really-
JT Real Muto.
Oh wow! Did he? That's crazy. Well, he was playing a pretty good first base. And we were trying to get him to throw us a ball, but he never did.
Charles
That's
is
used to be a
all right.
trying
Marlin.
really hard.
He's a
Yeah.
good Marlin.
Shouts
Yeah.
out.
He used to play for a lot of teams, but
Used to
that's
play
kinda
for the
cool to see
Red
those
Sox.
guys. They just keep playing. They're gonna they may get their chance again. They may not, but they're still gonna keep trying, right?
Yeah.
All right,
all you can do.
guys. Been a fun show. We got through a lot of stuff, and we just do what we do on this show. Let's do what we
Absolutely.
do. Let's call someone from the bullpen. Who's gonna get that save today? Is it a right-hander or is it a left-hander? Who is the
It's a
closer?
it's a right-hander.
Okay,
What?
Charles, this guy was a first-round
that,
pick by the
Charles.
Atlanta Braves in 1982.
82, huh?
Yep.
Is it Steve Bedrosian?
Nope.
Who is it?
I think it's Dwayne Duane Ward.
Dwayne Ward.
He actually died in July,
Nice.
so
Oh,
Wow.
rest in peace, Dwayne.
I didn't
RIP,
know that
Dwayne.
when I picked him. I just picked him because he was he was the Blue Jays closer when they won the World Series. So
Yeah. I'm not a fan of this player I picked for lefty.
Knock 'em dead,
I'm not a
Dwayne.
fan of this team that I picked the player for lefty of the day from. But this guy's game is good. Left-handed hitter, Luis Ariz, current Philadelphia Philly, swinging that left-handed bat, batting .314 on the year with 49 RBIs. Let's go, Luis Ariz.
Well done, Luis. Well done, Luis.
for now, here's a guy. I picked a guy that Charles, you may remember. This guy, I never really show any relief pitchers any love because they never really accrue that much WAR. So I wanted to show Mr. Pat Neshek here, two-time All-Star, had 10 WAR, 2.82 ERA and 488 innings pitched. Pretty good.
Wow.
If I remember
he really
correctly, he
good?
had a really funky release, which doesn't surprise me. But
Yeah.
he would like throw underhand or something. But shout out Pat
Weird.
Yeah.
Neshek.
I remember him.
Shout
I
out
remember
Pat
Neshek.
Neshek. What a guy. For my a player in time, I have the one and the only Kai Kyler.
Tell us about him.
What a name.
You guys haven't heard of Kai Kyler?
No, yeah.
Never.
My God, you guys got to start looking at the classics, dude. Get familiar with the golden era, if you will,
That's funny.
of names, specifically
Tell
of
us
names.
about him.
Well, he didn't do a whole lot. He only played for about 17 years, and then he helped
just
win
a
the
few
1925. Yeah, just a few seasons, a little cup of coffee. And then he helped win the 1925 World Series. He was batting .321 at 128 home runs, 48 WAR. So he was obviously useful.
Yeah.
Let me look at his teams real quick. He was with Pittsburgh, Chicago, Cincinnati, and then what is that? Browns? I can't even tell what that is. BRO. I'm not even going to click on it. My internet's being ridiculous.
I don't know what
But-
that one could be.
Yeah, Kai Kyler.
How do you spell that?
Ki. It's spelled like Kiki.
Oh,
Kiki and then
I see.
CU. Yeah, but it's pronounced Kai.
his first name is Hazen.
Yeah, Hazen. I didn't even bother
Hazen
writing it
Shirley
down.
Kyler.
Yeah, it's quite a name.
It was the Brooklyn Dodgers. Is who that was.
That's why we wouldn't know it, Charles. We weren't around for that.
No, we weren't around for that. We weren't
But-
around for that one.
Here, it's an important thing when you come across guys like Kai Kyler to remember
Mhm.
that he existed, he played with the best of them, and he won.
Hey,
Go Kai, right?
you know what? Shout out. And that's what you learn on this show. You listen to our show, you watch our show, you might learn some fun facts like about this. So keep watching, keep listening. Remember, you can email us at,
A baseball podcast at gmail.com.
and you can follow us on social media at A Baseball Podcast. Remember, the A is important. The A.
It's the main part
So-
of it.
Please, if you have anything you want to talk about, reach out. I'm going to end with a quote from a guy that you guys have all heard of.
Kai Kyler.
I
From
wish I had a
Dak,
quote from him.
we'll
This is
find that
from
next time.
Yogi Berra, okay?
Another great.
And, next week we have another show, so this fits. It's deja vu all over again. That's Yogi Berra. Thanks for watching.